morning, Leespers, and welcome back to Lee. We are so excited to have you here. My name is Anaya.
And my name's Elvina. I'm super excited to be back to school.
It's been really hot over the summer. I wonder what the weather's going to be like today during recess.
Let's hand it over to Anusha. Let's see what the weather's like today.
Good morning, Leespers. My name's Anusha, and I hope you had a great summer. Today's weather is a high of 103 and a low of 76 degrees. There's a 24% chance of rain, and yes, Anaya, we do get to go to recess. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Anusha. Now I'm excited for recess.
Hey Anaya, I'm super hungry. I wonder what the lunch is like today.
I think Navika knows what's for lunch. Let's hand it over to her.
Happy first day of school, Leespers. My name's Navika, and I'll be telling you the lunch. Today's lunch is deep dish cheese and pepperoni pizza, yogurt meal with oatmeal rounds, sweet buttered corn, fresh garden salad, cherry blue raspberry frozen juice cup, and as always, assorted fruit and milk. Now back to you, anchors.
Now it's time for the pledges.
Please stand for the pledge to the American flag. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee. Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, Leespers.
Good morning, happy Wednesday, and happy first day of school.
We are so glad you're here. I'm Miss Castrunas, the principal.
I'm Mrs. Howard, our assistant principal, and I am so excited to introduce to you tomorrow Mrs. Buchanan, who is also an assistant principal on campus this year.
So we know you're going to be learning lots of processes and procedures from your teachers, but we do want to visit about a few of them with you.
That's right.
So first thing we want to talk about, Miss Howard, can students have their parents drop off their iPads and lunches if they leave them at home?
No. So we want you to be strong, independent learners, and that means that you are getting prepared every morning. You guys get dressed and brush your teeth and your hair, and your next step after you do those things is that you put your iPad and your lunchbox, if you choose to bring your lunch, inside your backpack so that you can have it ready to go. So before you walk out to go to your bus stop, or before you walk out to get in mom or dad's car, you double check your backpack and you make sure you have your iPad and you have your lunch. Because if you forget your iPad, mom and dad cannot bring it to you and you'll just have to use a MacBook on campus, or maybe you have alternative activities to do because you don't have your technology. And if you forget your lunch, what's going to happen, Ms. Castrunas?
Well, we, again, are all about you being prepared to learn. If you do not have the things that you need, you can't learn. And food is one of those things you need. So if you forget your lunch, we will have a cart outside the building in the heat. It's 100 degrees right now, and your lunch will sit there. If you forgot your lunch, you can come by there at lunch and pick it up. It will be sitting outside. That is not good. So we request you bring your lunch so your lunch doesn't sit outside and get spoiled, because we don't want any kids to be sick.
That's right.
Last year we had free lunch.
It was
and
nice.
free breakfast. We don't have free lunch or breakfast anymore. So please make sure you've got money in your account if you're buying school lunch or breakfast, so that you can get the fuel you need so your body's ready to learn.
That's right. So talking about lunch, this year we will have one lunch line, one. So that means that when we come through the lunch line, we need to be at a level 0 voices, so that as our cafeteria staff, if they ask you questions about what lunch choice you want or they're trying to look at your ID, because we all will be wearing our student IDs because it has our name, our grade level, our student ID number, which is most important, that they can hear what we say and we can respond back to them respectfully, and we can get through the lunch line efficiently.
When we have a lot of students by lunch, we will have the option to add an additional line, but until we know how many kids are eating breakfast and lunch, we have to start with one line. So please be patient this first week as we work through how many kids are going to be buying school lunch. Be efficient in that line. Be quiet in the line. Our Lee Live crew does a great job of telling you the menu, and there are pictures on a whiteboard before you go through the cafeteria line, so you can really be thinking about and be prepared for what you're having for lunch. I don't know about you, but I'm always thinking about the next meal. All right, so we also want to talk about arrival and dismissal. For the first day of school, Mom and Dad get to walk you to class.
Yay!
Yes, starting day 2, you have to be that independent Lee Spur we are growing you to be. So if you are a walker, you will walk, say hi to Miss Linda. She's our crossing guard from last year, and she is back. She will make sure that you safely cross the street. Please listen to her directions because she's keeping you safe.
That's right.
If you are a bus rider, what should happen when they get off the bus?
So if you're a bus rider, you're not going to stand up or get up on the bus until the bus driver has the bus in park and it is safe, and they tell you it is safe for you to exit the bus. And then you will walk inside. I know you guys are excited, and we see lots of kiddos who want to run, but we are going to walk inside the building and then come in through those cafeteria doors. At that point, if you need breakfast, you can just go to the cafeteria, grab your breakfast, eat, and then head upstairs. If you don't need to have breakfast because you already ate breakfast at home, you just need to go to your house and follow instructions from your designers, because some houses are unpacking and some houses are just sitting with their classes and unpacking a little bit later. So make sure you seek those adults and find out what your first day instructions are.
If you are a car rider, it is super important you are ready to hop out of the car the minute you get in the loop. This is not the time to have a full conversation about how much you love your mom and dad or about what you're doing after school, eating breakfast. You need to be jumping out of that car because we have to unload all kids and make sure that they get to school on time. So once you hop out, please hop out on the side with adults. That is about safety. You should not be hopping out on sides without an adult opening your door. Please don't hop out till you get to the adults. We have kids who just hop out and run in the building. No, that's not safe. So please wait for an adult to open your door, get out quickly, and get in the building. If you are heading straight to your room because you've already had breakfast or you're not hungry, please walk to your space. Do not go through the media center. That is her classroom. Stay on the rubber floor. There will be arrows for those of you that are car riders that are dropped off out front and want breakfast. Please walk through the through the yellow house and red house to the cafeteria to get lunch or to get breakfast. And then once you finish eating, we want you to go up to your learning spaces.
That's right.
So those are the things we know it's a lot. We just want to make sure everybody's doing the right thing. We know dismissal is going to go well because you're going to listen to your designers and follow directions. But we hope everyone has a fabulous day 1 at Lee Elementary and that you have an incredible learning adventure.
Good morning, Lee Spurs, and happy first day of school for the 2022-2023 school year. My name is Mrs. Garvin, and I am one of your school counselors.
Hi, and my name is Mrs. Lightfoot, and I will be a new face for you guys this year. So I will be one of the other counselors on your campus, and I get to share you guys with Canyon Ranch. I am so excited to meet all of you.
Awesome. So we are going to start out the very first day of school with working on a self-care strategy. So we're going to do hand breathing. Some of you might remember this from last year. And if you are brand new to Lee, a self-care strategy is something that we do every week here at school. So for this strategy, what you're going to do is you're going to hold your hand up like this. With your other finger, you're going to trace your hand. Okay. So as you trace your hand just like this, you're going to take a deep breath in as you trace up, and then you're going to exhale that air as you trace down. So each time I'm going up my finger, I'm taking a deep breath in, and then exhaling as I trace down. So let's try this together, everyone. Ready? You've got your hand up. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Great job. Remember, you can use this anytime you need to feel relaxed or take a deep breath. And we hope that you use this strategy this week. Have a great first day.
Bye, you guys.
Hey, do you know what the leadership tip is this week?
I don't know, but I think Deb does. Let's hand it over to Deb for the leadership tip and quote of the week.
Happy first day, Lee Spurs. The word of the week is excellence. It means to stand out with valuable quality. The quote of the week is, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and skillful execution. By Aristotle. The lesson in leadership is, quickly learn the names of other designers and learners and greet them by their name. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Deb. I think that's it for today. I hope everybody has a great first day.
We'll see you next time on Lee Live.
Bye.